All right, all 5 cars are still here. The parking lot holds 3 patrol cars, an unmarked car, and a shiny, clean Corvette. Is that our car? Also, can I just walk down the bottom here? No. I can't just walk out on the street. Yeah, I'd like to actually look at this specific vehicle game. Okay, so if I say look at cars, it gives me something different. Curious. This is your sports car. You can't really afford one, but it's your one real luxury in life. Besides, you have few other financial obligations. All right, no wife and no kids. Your marked patrol car features a powerful V8 engine choked down with the very latest in smog devices and purchased from the lowest bidder. It is capable of attaining speeds of up to 87 or more miles per hour. It's about 150 kilometers, I think. Anything else? This is an unmarked vehicle used in undercover operations. It was confiscated in an earlier arrest. Surely you would have to change it a bit, surely. So this here is an unmarked car. I would have thought that the Corvette would be the unmarked car. But okay. Okay, let me just make another save before we get into the car. I assume it's that car there. Can I get into one of these other ones? Use key. Open car with key. Yeah, I assume it's this car here. Trying to crawl through the window? The car door is closed. Open car door. Boom. Can I open any of the other cars? Don't have the keys. Okay. So we don't need to worry about unlocking the car. He'll do it automatically. Sit in car. Close door. Drive, baby. And there we go. We're on the map. So if you look at the left-hand side there, you'll see the 5 cars in the little parking lot. I'm that one that just moved out on the street and is now blocking traffic. Let's go down a bit. You skipped the required safety inspection of your vehicle prior to leaving the station yard. You're now disabled here with a flat tire. Chat, real talk, I've had 2 flat tires in my life and both times I did not die. We are dead. We're literally just outside a police station. So, consulting the manual. Driving codes, we'll look more at those in a moment. Vehicle safety inspection. 1. Look carefully at all sides of your vehicle before leaving the station yard. 2. Simply walking around the car will usually suffice. Okay, fine. Let's walk around this car. We're carefully inspecting it. Having performed the prescribed walk-around safety check of your vehicle, you're now ready to hit the streets. And we didn't even need to change the tire. Alright, so we are officially on the map. And I might slow it down to normal because, yeah, controlling the car is hard. Like if I go down instead of right, I'll push both buttons very quickly right now. That works, but if I collide with anything like that, nice job, Crash. That's one way to get a vacation. We're very, very dead, once again. Can I crash into another vehicle? I just want to crash into another vehicle. See if anything different comes up. Ah, so close. There's nothing wrong with me, I swear. It's back to driving school for you, Sonny. But we're dead. We can't attend driving school. All right. So at this point, I'm not sure what to do, whether we just patrol the streets and look around and make sure that everything is hunky-dory. And yeah, if we want to get onto the freeway, that is an ordeal, to put it very politely. We've got to use the page up and page down keys to do that sort of move there. It's tricky. Now, I distinctly recall that we can change our style of driving here. It's not actually here. I've got to consult the manual. One sec. Okay, this is quite funny. It's not in the manual. I know that you definitely push the F keys to change what style of driving you're using, but I can't see it anywhere in the manual here. I would think it will be right here, but it's not here. Let me just see if it's in the game somewhere before I look elsewhere. Also, I need to look through my inventory and see what this is about. Help. There we go. Please excuse the font. It looks weird on my screen as well. So I've been using F3 a lot. I've hit F2 inadvertently a couple of times. F4 goes in and out of your car to and from the map. F6 is code 1. F8 is code 2. And F10 is code 3. If you need to know what those are, and I think we do, they are here. Code 1, no emergencies. We must obey all traffic regulations. Code 2, quick response to a call is required. The officer should proceed to the location as rapidly as possible using due caution. Officer must still obey all traffic regulations. Code 3, immediate response to a call is required. Use red lights and siren while maintaining due caution. Nothing about obeying traffic regulations. So if we wanted to run red lights, I believe that's the way we do it. Turn on our sirens and that makes everything legal. Control D radios dispatch. We don't have a joystick. Tab shows the status screen. Escape displays the menus. Also, if we need a hint book, just call that number. Alright, so can I use F4 here? Well, this is not a good place to exit your vehicle. We're on code 1 at the moment. Code 2 is here. And that makes us move significantly faster. And I assume code 3. That's siren. Dispatch squawks. 8332, 8332. Respond to 1183, southwest quarter of Fig and 4th. Won't do that again, I promise. 8332 is us. What is an 1183? 1183 is traffic collision, no details. All right, so we need to go to Fig and 4th. It looks like we're on the bottom right-hand corner of the map right now, so where is Fig and 4th? We're here, so we need to head left. And then I assume if we just go up, we'll find a traffic accident eventually, but yeah, we just need to go to 4th, which is, how far along is that? That's 10th. So 10, 9, 8. Yeah, I can count. I think I can count this out. So at the moment, I am on 9th. So let's turn the siren off. It doesn't say anything about a code, so I'll just drive normally. Okay, if I've counted correctly, we need to turn right here. I think it's like the 5th street up here. Oh. I was just trying to line myself up a bit better. God, the driving in this game is awful. Can I run a red light here? Yes, I can. You may only ignore intersection controls when operating a patrol car in Code 3 status, and even then, only using due caution. And that is also, we're dead. So yeah, if you've ever run a red light in your live chat, you are officially dead. Alright, I'm not sure what the trigger to get that car accident is, whether we just drive around randomly for a bit, or whether we need to maybe make our way to this side of the map. It's possibly random. There we go, same thing. Okay, let me just make a save before I do that again. Like that. Yep, I heard you. Do I need to respond to the dispatch? Control D? Yes. You key your radio. 8332, dispatch 8332 is 1098 from the scene. What does that mean? English? Cleared scene available for call. We haven't been to the scene yet, though. That is somewhat confusing me. 1098 from the scene. Maybe I'm just reading that wrong. All right. We have responded at least. No, I can't find my car at all. We've got to wait at this red light unless I turn my sirens on and run it. All right, we have a green vehicle, which looks like it is parked in the building there. And so are we. All right, let's park behind it. Upon your arrival at the scene of the accident, you observe a group of bystanders gawking at a green sedan that attempted to carve its own door in the side of a brick building. All right, we are here. Against all the odds, we've made it here without crashing. All right, F4 to get out. Okay. Open door, get out. Click. Dry firing an empty gun is good practice for proper grip. You rip out the speed loader and load your weapon. We're getting points for this. This must be the right thing to do. As you blow off your right leg, you resolve that, in the future, you will draw your weapon before you fire it. Alright, fine. Alright, it's a .357 Magnum. I can understand that it would definitely blow off our leg. Yeah, it's very precise about this. Get ass. I can't spell. I hate this keyboard. Getting this keyboard was a massive mistake. Load gun. Draw gun. Now, please review proper gun handling procedures in your LPD Policeman's Indoctrination Guide. I want to shoot the driver. That's how this works, isn't it? Okay. Let me just load that because I don't want to actually load the gun just yet. Alright. We're here. What do I need to do? I've seen a traffic accident. Presumably I need to render assistance, take notes, and do some things, but what else can I do here? Alright. This is not a traffic stop. It's something, but it's not a traffic stop. That would only be if we're trying to chase someone down and make them stop. Also, we don't have a nightstick or a handcuff case or anything like that. Maybe I need to check the car's boot. Yeah, I don't see anything about how to handle a car accident in the manual, so I think we're on our own here. Alright, so once again, I screwed up my recording, so I sort of know what I need to do here, at least to start with. Let's have a look at the driver. You take a deep breath, look in the car, and see a male slumped motionless over the steering wheel. A closer look reveals a bloody injury to the left side of his head and a gaping hole in his lower right jaw. That's a problem. No pulse, no breathing, no vital signs. There is a bullet hole in the driver's window. This is not your normal, everyday traffic accidents. In your opinion, this man was murdered. You can see the bullet hole in the window there, that little cross. The broken glass of the driver's window has a strange pattern for a car wreck. It appears to be a bullet hole. How awful. I tried dragging the man out of here, but I don't think it worked. Yep, he is beyond help. We cannot help him. There's a man slumped over the steering wheel. All right, so we're not getting the sarcastic comments of it's going to need a serious front-end repair. All right. So I use Control D to radio dispatch. Let me just see if I can use radio here. Yep, there we go. That's the same as pushing Control D on the keyboard. You use your radio to advise dispatch of the apparent homicide. The car radio crackles a response. 10-4-8332, we copy 187PC homicide. Be advised, one homicide unit is en route and the coroner's office has been notified. Continue investigation. 187PC, let me just check that very quickly. Okay, there it is. Classified as murder. Okay. Homicide is murder, clearly. All right, we need to continue our investigation here. What more can I do, though? Let's have a chat to the crowd. Oh. The last dude came up to us. An excited young man approaches you. Officer, he says, I saw what happened. I saw everything. I was buying a paper at the newsstand across the street when I heard the scream of tires, he tells you. I looked down the street and here comes this car and a light blue, late model Cadillac racing down the street side by side. These two are racing? Here comes this car and a light blue, late model Cadillac side by side. We heard about a black 1983 Cadillac back at the briefing, but not a light blue Cadillac. Just writing that down, witnesses are inherently unreliable though, so it's possible that it was a different colour. When they got closer, I heard a bang. I thought one of them had a blowout. That must be the gunshot. But right after that, this car here lost control and crashed. The light blue caddy just kept on jamming. He finishes breathlessly. Who else we got? Ooh. All I know is, says the witness, I think I saw part of his license plate number, L964. That does not match anything that I've seen so far. Once again, writing that down. Is there anyone else I can talk to here? The little old lady in the crowd cries out, Officer, do something. That man is hurt bad. Help him. We cannot help him. Talks to man. Yeah, I don't think we can speak to anyone else here. Got notes. Lights, blue Cadillac. L964. And that'll do. I found that while I was accidentally recording the wrong scene. What else can we do here? Look at hood. Slumped over. Look at rear of car. Can't write a ticket. Use ticket book. I can radio dispatch again, but I'm not sure what that would accomplish. You notified dispatch of the vehicle information. Well, that's referring to the other vehicle. It's not referring to this vehicle. Actually, can we get the license plate off this vehicle? 10-4-8332. We copy 187 PC homicide. Continue investigation. You notified dispatch of the vehicle information. Didn't I just do that? This is bizarre. Okay. You notified dispatch of the vehicle information once again. Dispatch, this is 8332. Be advised, description of suspect vehicle is late model light blue Cadillac. 10-4-8332. We copy light blue Cadillac, partial license L964. What about this car? The wrecked victim's license plate appears to have been lost during the accident. Oh, hello. You assess the damage to the building? No, I want to look at that hole. Where did the license plate go? No comments. Bricks. The bricks won't do you any good. Oh, hello. Someone's here. Dooley! There's been a terrible accident here. Homicide Detective Oscar Hamilton arrives with Sergeant Dooley. I assume Oscar's on the right there. We definitely didn't see him back at base. Dooley tells you, Bonds, Detective Hamilton will handle the investigation from here. Right, can I? Nope. Can't talk to them yet. Hit the streets and try to find the rat responsible, says Sergeant Dooley. I'll introduce the witnesses to Hamilton. Right, can I talk to Dooley? They can't hear you from here. Talk to Dooley. I'm right next to you, dude. Talk to officer. Talk to sergeant. Can I talk to Hamilton? No, that's talking to the witness. All right, I assume there's nothing else I can do here. This is confusing. I suspect the interpreter is very limited in what it's going to do. Dooley tells you, resume patrol now, Officer Bonds. All right, fine. I've been told by my superior to leave, so let's leave. All right. We've done the car accidents. I just moved left and that was enough to trigger that. There is no reason to return to the accident scene. You have your orders. Now move. Absolutely. Right. Let's just plod along south, go back up. The accident has been cleared. I'll just put this on fast for a bit and have a look around the city. That purple car is over the line by 1 or 2 pixels. Steve radios. 8332, this is 8331. Time for 1198 at Caffeine Castle. That is our meeting later in the shift. So the first question is, where is Caffeine Castle? Do you see Caffeine Castle on here, chat? Because I do not. None of the buildings are labelled except for the police station between 6th and 7th. I suppose there's something cunningly written upside down here. It doesn't say. Where is the cafe? It's definitely not listed in the manual anywhere, and it's definitely not on this map. Right, so I might make a save and just wander around a bit and see if I can find this cafe. Can I radio him back? I can. Dispatch copies your car-to-car radio traffic. 8332, be advised that 8331 is off the air at Carol's. Where is Carol's? I don't know where Carol's Cafe is. Worst case scenario, I'm just going to need to look around here for a parked car. Well, this is an emergency. That might be it there. There's a police car right there. And you saw that. I went straight up and I didn't crash. Not until I went right. So there's a good chance that's it there. I'm not sure how you're supposed to figure that out, but let's try that out. There's a police car parked on the side of the road. They're clearly having coffee or donuts or something. Let's check that out. Hopefully that grey car behind me doesn't crash into the back of me. We'll just casually clip through that other one instead. All right, is this it? Okay, now find a good place to stop. There we go. That was a bit of an ordeal, but okay. Carol's Caffeine Castle and Wino Willie's. Do I need to lock the car? I assume the car is locked. If it's a NOS, then I've got some serious problems. This is the front entrance of Carol's Caffeine Castle and the lovely Wino Willie's Cocktail Lounge. I thought it was like a sex toy store or something, but no, it's a cocktail lounge. We can't go left or right, I assume. You've already spent 10 years on a footbeat. That should be enough walking for anyone. Okay, we've been in the police force for quite some time. And we're a slacker. Can I check out Wino Willie's? You can't see through translucent glass. Really? I didn't need to open the door, I just walked forward. Those paintings, or whatever they are. On this wall hangs the centerfold from the June '86 issue of Gnarly Biker magazine. Sweet Cheryl, Gnarly of the Month. Let's check that out first. Lots of blood, sweat, and tears, and other things, have been deposited in Wino Willie's. What'll it be? The bartender sums everything up by saying, looks like a good day for fishing. Keep moving, you don't need to sit here. If you change your mind, just holler. I imagine we'll be coming back there at some point. A quick scan of your partner's patrol car interior clearly shows he is not in it. Okay, he must be inside. And I assume that's him on the bottom left there. This is your favourite coffee shop. Carol, the busy but friendly waitress, makes the strongest coffee in town. There is a menu on the left wall and a telephone on the far wall. The restroom is down the hall from the phone. Can I look at any of that? You look over Carol's blue plate specials du jour. Filet of hummingbird breast. Pigsty stew. fried pork rind. Yum. Can I go to the restroom? I am now in the restroom. What would you do with it, really? Wash hands? You soap up, rinse off, and dry your hands. That musical sting. Panic fills your heart as you watch the nasty fluid nearly breach the rim before it slowly subsides. It's alright, chat. We washed our hands. Look at phone. Carol has rigged this old payphone so local calls are free. Is that legal? This game's depressing. I can't shoot who I want to shoot. Can I talk to Carol? Carol says, "Hello, Sonny. Have a seat. I'll bring your daily coffee fix right over." Look at patrons. Look at customers. They look choked up from too much hummingbird. Look at people. Look at table. Look at Steve. Steve looks like he's on a caffeine high. Right, well, how about we join him? Here comes Carol. Carol sets your coffee down and says, "Here you go, big boy. One caffeine IV." Talks to Carol. Nope, she's off. "She can't hear you from here. The grill must be loud." Talk to Steve. "Boy, this weather's been great." It's one of these conversations. The phone's ringing. Drinking coffee? You slam back the entire mug of Jamaican Java. Your eyeballs roll back in your head. Is it really expecting us to answer that call? Don't bother to get up. Carol answers her own telephone. That makes sense, I suppose. Listen to Carol. Carol yells at you from across the room. "Officer Barnes, there's a Detective Hamilton on the phone for you." Okay, we need to speak to him immediately. That was the dude who turned up at the accidents. Use phone. You take the phone and hear, "Bonds, this is Detective Hamilton. We identified the 187 victim in the car as Lonnie West, a local small-time drug dealer. Believe it or not, he is the second small-timer to get his ticket punched in the last 2 weeks." Okay, just writing that down. Green car, Lonnie West. Was involved in some sort of race or something, and another dude shot him through the window. "I just wanted you to know about West since you worked the scene. Gotta run, got another call waiting. Don't spend the whole day drinking coffee." Harsh. All right. How about we sit down with Steve? Can I talk to him about what happened? No, we can only talk to him about the weather. We don't have any coffee. All right. I've drunk my coffee. This dude wants to talk about the weather. We've got better things to do. I don't know if there's anything else I can do here, but we've got the identity of the dude who died at the car accident. A small-time drug dealer. You can do it. Christ. Gotta go through every single thing. Procedure. We follow procedures. We have procedures. Alright, so I suppose my next goal is to keep an eye out for this light blue Cadillac. Or perhaps a black Cadillac. Yeah, I've got to... Oh! Did he have right of way? I don't think you had right of way there. I really don't. We do have a cheat code to get through those much faster. It's called F10, code 3, but I don't want to use it if I can avoid it. All right, let's have a drive around the city. Skirt the edges. I'm really not sure how you're supposed to figure out that is Carol's Cafe and Castle, because it's not in the manual anywhere. And dispatch certainly didn't tell me where it was. Okay, we're not going that way. That is a dead end. And this is a bit tricky to navigate, so let me just make a save. I do think this system is very cool, where you're driving around and the game is smart enough to actually know if you're running a red light or not and to call you out on it. And if you're in code 3, that doesn't apply. And that's really cool, actually. You cruise your beat, just aching to write a ticket. I would have thought that witnessing a homicide would be enough for you today, Sonny, but apparently not. You need to write tickets. I call bullshit on that. Someone spawned right on top of me. Someone spawned right on top of me. Go back and look. Someone spawned right on top of me, and then when I went to stop, it basically said, yep, okay, that's collision. You're dead. But like I said, I think this is really cool, and I'm not joking. So we've got A1 at the top left, D4 on the bottom right. That makes 16 screens if I can math correctly. I don't know if we need to check them all out. Another dead end. I hope there isn't a time limit to this where we have to write a ticket or else we get fired. He didn't have right of way there. I did not see that until you pointed it out. Yeah, the car in the middle there, just to the left, top left, the red car. That red sports car just ran a red light. Okay. We need to hunt him down and write a ticket, clearly. Normal. This music. Alright, is he going to pull over? Nope, he's running another red light. Yes, I saw it. I'm onto him. We have a red light. We have dramatic music. There we go. You activate your red emergency lights and observe the sports car pull to the curb and stop. Alright. We are stopped. We are somewhere. We are in our car. How do we approach this? When in doubt, consult someone else for help. Okay, I assume even though we had a bit of a police chase there and there were multiple red lights run, I assume this is a routine traffic stop procedure. When a violation has been witnessed, stop the violator as quickly as possible to minimize hazard of high-speed driving and needless accidents. That is done. I don't believe a felony has been committed, but then again, I am not American and I'm also not a former president, so I don't know what we need to do here. Where are the arrest procedures, just in case? All right, let's see what we can do. Open door. Get out. Load gun. Draw gun. Shoot. Drop. The game does not want me to shoot anyone. It's completely unrealistic. All right. Where are we? Well, well, just what every poor little rich girl needs. A little red sports car. It's just an old, abandoned disco left over from another Sierra game. Looks like it might be out of Larry, perhaps. Got plate. Look, her license plate says OHMYMG. Isn't that cute? I've got to be dead honest, I don't know what the MG is supposed to stand for. Are we arresting this lady, or are we just sternly telling her off and writing a ticket? Talk to lady. You should look at her before you talk to her. As you look into the car, you wonder, can this be happening? Sonny, you are a professional. Also, should I have radio dispatch? Let me just try that very quickly. Dispatch, this is 8332. Run once on Ocean, Henry, Mary, Yellow, Mary, George. The hell? Dispatch returns with the information you requested. OHMYMG is currently registered to Helen Hotz. No wants. That was the license plate. Cool. All right, closed door. Nothing new there, so we know who this is. Assuming the car's not stolen and it's being driven by its rightful owner. All right, look at Helen. The young lady has a smile that could melt the polar ice caps, beautiful flashing eyes, gorgeous hair, and her unbuttoned blouse makes it obvious she has nothing to hide. Sonny, we have to be a professional here. My name is Helen. Helen Hotz. She says as heat detectors go off for miles around. What's yours, handsome? Sonny. Good day, ma'am, you say, trying to keep your glance high. I'm Officer Sonny Bonds. I'm truly sorry, sir. I honestly did not even see that red light. Is there anything I can do to convince you to let me off? And I do mean anything. I don't know if I can keep that voice up. No. Being the veteran you are, you overcome temptation and stare the young lady straight in the eyes. May I see your driver's license, ma'am? We're dealing with Helen Hotz, female, 5 foot 2 inches, 105 pounds, hair black, eyes blue, date of birth. I'm struggling to read that. Valentine's Day 1966, 202 Gyrate Court, Lytton, CA. No restrictions. No response. So, talk to Helen again. No, that's the same thing. All right, I'm going to write you a ticket. Politely, you tell her, You ran a red light back there, miss. You ran multiple, actually, but whatever. I'm truly sorry, sir. No, I'm not doing that again. No. Write tickets. You carefully fill in all the necessary information on the citation. She's hopping mad as she yells, "Oh, you cops are all alike. All you care about is making your quotas. Well, come on, snap it up. I'm in a hurry, Mr. Big Shot Traffic Cop. Guys like you make me want a big dip of snuff. You never give a decent girl a break. You just hassle people." Is she turning red or is that just me? Give ticket. You can only write one ticket per violation. Give ticket. She hasn't signed it. Get signature. Lookout ticket. As your eyes meet, you're momentarily stunned. What a face. What a pair of eyes. What a pair of head... Jesus. Obtain signature. First, return her license. Okay, fine. Give license. Obtain signature. You hand her the ticket book and your pen. Please sign at the X, ma'am. You politely instruct her. She hands your ticket book back and suggests with a sarcastic smile, "Why don't you shove that pen where the sun don't shine, officer? Mummy and daddy, really?" Not sure what that's supposed to mean. Give ticket. She verbally pounds you again. "Officer, did your mother have any children that lived?" All right, so she is definitely in, I'll call it firm professional conduct phase. Over here, person is showing passive resistance, usually on routine stops. Let's just use firm professional conduct and restrain from shooting her or using abusive language or threats. All right, just hitting enter got us out of that. She replies in a heated voice, "Just remember, fish breath, I'm going to file a complaint on you. I'll cheat, lie, and do anything possible to get your little fuzz butt in trouble. You hear me?" Well, let's just walk away. That escalated quickly. I assume that is all good, but if not, I'll need to perhaps revisit it in post. Enraged, the young woman shrieks as you drive off. "Your mama wears army boots, you head!" She seems unhappy with us. I don't really know why, because she did run multiple red lights. I did have my sirens chasing her, and it took a while for her to pull over. Far out.